Guys, I dumped the ride height. And have really short travel shocks. It's actually bottoming out in the front before the shocks reach their maximum travel. But I just wanted to show that it's possible for this thing to be FOFFed, turned into a Formula off-road. Just put some paddle tires on it with a good offset and get them outside the body. You could dump it way down. Maybe even a change on the shock mounts. But I want to show you what it can do. It's pretty insane. I mean, that's a really good climb angle. It's not even thinking about flipping over. It's not even thinking about it. And that is, I would say this is a pretty good like FOFF type hill because it goes dead vertical, but then there's a tiny ledge, so it's possible. Got great side hill. You get all the way up on this thing. You can see how nuts that is. It has a great ability, like you saw there, to avoid flipping. You can do some really crazy things. This starts to rub the body. I mean, it's wanting to do it. We did it. That's the ledge. This thing is quite the hill climber now. I'm not sure I like the totally low amount of travel, but if I wanted to FOFF with it, that's what I would do. It's pretty fun. It's just barely rubbing the body here and there. Those are some seriously large wheels. There's a 5.75 diameter meats on that thing. But you can see it can pick its way right along a nice tight trail. This ought to be a good one. You can see this. What a crazy angle that is. Let's try it out. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And makes the turn back down. I mean, that's fun. That's what I'm talking about. Lower, flatter, squarer, whatever, something. It's ready to climb. That's for sure. Tore those grommets right off of there, man. Woo! Let's have a look at this thing. Let me pull these grommets off. Have a look at this crazy thing here that I've built. I love this thing. It's nuts, huh? So what I did was I put some itty bitty SCX10 shocks, just the tiniest little shocks. The springs are way too light. You can see it bottoms out before it ever even gets down there, so I don't really want to run it like this because it'll damage it. You can see the crazy angle on the drive shaft here. I definitely could use these to be a little bit shorter if I wanted to have it in this particular setup all the time. But you can see all the flipping it did, and the battery didn't pop out. The only thing holding this is a tiny little piece of Lexan, which isn't much. Pretty cool stuff. And with the low center of gravity, it turns really well. I don't want to break those body posts off, so I'm not going to do anything too stupid. If you can hear it squeaking like crazy because the drive shaft is just such an insane angle. But it works. What a fun thing.